Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome to We Are the Fans TV, and my name is Buki Valdo, and we are here at Ninth Records Entertainment in Syokimau, Kenya, here, the latest place in the world, and we've got the Euro 2020 coming up swiftly. We've got a couple of teams, of course, playing, European teams playing in the Euro 2020. We did see this being postponed last year because of the COVID-19 pandemic, unfortunately, but we have seen the football world slowly come back to normal. So, JJ, what do you think of the Euros in general?
Okay, first, I think I'll introduce myself, but this bugger didn't want to introduce me, so I'm JJ, guys. Kama kawaida, this is We Are the Fans. Subscribe and like the video. Yeah, so Euros, definitely the Euros will be tight this time, because last time, kama kawaida, Portugal, we won it, and I think we're going to win it again. But this time the teams are coming back stronger. Teams the likes of England and Spain and Belgium. So I think we are in for a good ride, we are in for some good entertainment. Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. So let's get straight to it. Let's look at a couple of the groups. So in Group A, we do have Italy, Switzerland, Turkey, and Wales. JJ, what do you look about that in Group A?
Okay, first things first, I think this is one of the easiest groups. I think Italy, they're in for a smooth ride, because if I look at the teams that they are sharing their group, Switzerland, we have Turkey and Wales. Honestly speaking, I think Wales is just the only team that can match their
class. Yeah.
Turkey, I don't think so. If maybe I looked at the Turkey roster right now, I would only maybe recognize one player, and that is Soyuncu, the Leicester defender. The other players,
not quite as famous.
So I'm expecting Italy to top that table and go to the next round.
Yeah, so just a quick look at the Italy squad. We have the likes of course, Salvatore Sirigu and Gianluigi Donnarumma in goal. That's going to be a couple of clean sheets, if we speak in real sense.
Yeah.
Giorgio Chiellini in defense, Emerson in defense, Acerbi, Bonucci in defense. We have Alessandro Florenzi, who's been a marvelous player in the Roma squad. So we're yet to see how he's gonna fare on in the Italy squad. We have Lorenzo Insigne. Whoa, amazing! Had an amazing season in Napoli, though they didn't qualify for the Champions League. Jorginho, of course, stayed out winning the Champions League. Federico Bernardeschi, Federico Chiesa. So it's quite an interesting group of people. We have Ciro Immobile also in the squad, Andrea Bellotti. That's some interesting firepower for Italy.
For sure.
Yeah, so it's going to be a real test.
And just but to mention the Wales roster as well. They do have Gareth Bale, Daniel James, Aaron Ramsey, Nico Williams, the Liverpool right back, Harry Wilson, who else? Ben Davies, David Brooks, and who else? Maybe the other people are just there to give support in the team, but
yeah,
generally the people who I've mentioned are the people who are going
to be top players.
Yeah.
So moving on swiftly to Group B, we have Belgium, Denmark, Finland, and Russia. That is the hosts of the previous World Cup. So what do you think of this one?
Belgium definitely
topping the group.
Will be topping the group.
Yeah.
I don't know if this Euros will be the type of competition to come up with surprises like World Cup I don't know about it. I don't know what you think about it, bro.
I've seen the Belgium squad play in the friendlies, and they've been quite solid. They've been playing solid football. Romelu Lukaku, Mushambulizi himself, doing the mad thing every time. De Bruyne injured, but of course he will be making his way into the squad as the tournament progresses.
Definitely.
Nasser Chadli, you know, the likes. But also Denmark has quite an interesting group of people. Josef Poulsen scoring a marvelous shot during the previous game, which they played, I think it was against Belgium. Ended 1-1 or so close to that. But yeah, they have an interesting squad as well. The likes of Christian Eriksen. So yeah, it's an interesting group. I don't see the Russians going too far this time. They also have a couple of good players.
Just underdog players.
Yeah. So I don't see them going far. So yeah, that's it. Group C. This is also quite a very easy group to be in. We have Austria, we have the Netherlands, North Macedonia, and Ukraine. So Jay, what do you think about this?
Looking at this group, Austria, Netherlands, and North Macedonia, and Ukraine. Maybe just Netherlands is the match there.
Yeah.
Netherlands and Ukraine. Because if you look at Ukraine, they have players like Zinchenko.
Yeah, Zinchenko at left back though.
Yarmolenko.
Yeah.
You see? So maybe they have those type of players who can bring the extra touch when push comes to shove.
Yeah.
Yeah, but definitely I'm going with Netherlands because Netherlands, they've been there, you know. They have
Been there, done that.
Yeah, they've done that.
Yeah.
They've not won anything. They've
Yeah.
not won anything, but considering they have the likes of De Jong, Virgil van Dijk, who won't be there for the game, so that's a big miss for them.
Apparently he'll be in the backroom stuff, so support stuff.
Okay.
So yeah.
But that won't bring a big impact compared to him playing. You get? Maybe
Yeah.
you can just offer some experience for the defenders and some moral support. But
Yeah.
that's about it. Then we have Memphis Depay and Wijnaldum, Tim Krul, a very
Crucial player in the squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the Norwich goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Then we have Danny van de Beek, who's injured, so that's a big blow for them.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Then they have De Ligt, that's a good player.
Quincy
Yeah.
Promes,
Yeah,
Ajax, from Ajax, Ryan Gravenberch, all these players are really
Nathan
having.
Ake.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Netherlands definitely should make the bigger example in that group.
Yeah.
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 Netherlands and Ukraine.
Okay. Moving on. Group D, we have World Cup finalists Croatia, we have Czech Republic, we have the Three Lions England, and we do have finally the Scots Scotland. So what do you think of this, Jay? Group D.
Okay, any normal person who would have looked at this group would definitely know I'm going for England because England is just a country full of superstars. Like
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Like you can have a good player, like 5 good players playing in one position.
Yeah.
Mpaka coach anashangaa sasa achague nani, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's a big problem for them right
Yeah.
now. As in, too many cooks spoil the broth. You
Yeah.
get?
Yeah.
Like yesterday I was seeing there was a dilemma to do with fans because the English fans, apparently they booed their players in their previous game because just simply their players were taking the knee. So that's also something that can affect the players because you see the English team, it has black players.
Yeah.
You get? So maybe some players can be up to taking the knee, but some players are like this, taking the knee doesn't bring any impact as far as they are concerned, you see?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I'd have chosen another team, but I don't see any other team that's okay, maybe Croatia. Croatia is definitely a team
Dark
to look
horse.
at. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Czech Republic and Scotland, not really. Maybe Scotland. Czech will definitely bottom
The table.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just a quick look at some of the names of the England squad. Jordan Pickford, Dean Henderson, Sam Johnstone at the goal posts. Just that tells you it's going to be quite...
But surprisingly enough, Henderson is not the first choice
Yeah,
of the England coach. Pickford is.
yeah.
So I don't know about that because Pickford is usually very shaky to me.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess we'll see about that in the Euros, you know?
We will, bro.
Yeah, in defense, we have quite some interesting names. I would probably take a whole day to exhaust this, but like, just going through quickly. Kyle Walker, Luke Shaw, John Stones, Harry Maguire, Kieran Trippier, Tyrone Mings at centre back, Connor Cody, Ben Chilwell, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Reece James. Bro, that defense is
Ben White, John Stones, what?
is quite something. So moving on to midfield, we have Declan Rice, Jack Grealish, who actually did force, of course, a foul in the build-up to Marcus Rashford's penalty goal in the last English game. We do have Jordan Henderson, who also did miss a penalty in the same game. Calvin Phillips, the Leeds midfielder. We have Jadon Sancho, who's also on the eye of Manchester United. We have Mason Mount, Champions League winner. Phil Foden, Premier League winner. Bukayo Saka and Jude Bellingham, 17-year-old, just making his first major tournament debut. So completing the squad at the forwards, we do have Harry Kane, Raheem Sterling, Marcus Rashford, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and Ollie Watkins. So
That's a hell of a squad, eh?
What do you think about that? Yeah, that is a hell of a squad. What do you take of all this, especially the England squad in itself?
Bro, it's just crazy. But I think everybody is looking forward to some really crazy ass scores, you know?
Yeah.
6-0,
Yeah.
7-2, those kind of things. But honestly speaking, I don't think that will
affect anything
No,
in the latter stages.
I don't know why, but I just don't think England will put up the performance that everyone is expecting.
Okay, interesting. So moving on to Group E, we have Poland with, of course, the top scorer and the new record breaker for the German Bundesliga total goals. Of course, we did see Robert Lewandowski breaking Gerd Muller's goal-scoring record, all-time goal-scoring record. We do have Slovakia, Spain, and Sweden. So Group E, JJ, your thoughts?
Group E just does have two major competitors, and that is, oh wow, we do have Germany and we have Spain.
That's Group F. Germany.
Oh, sorry.
E is
sorry about that. Just a moment. So, Group E, we have Spain and we have Sweden. So that's those two teams. I just think those are the two teams that are going to top that table. Because if you look at Poland, I really don't think they're going to put up a fight because they don't have the right players to boost them up. And if I look at Spain, we are looking at a Spain squad that maybe most of their players are at the age of maybe 30, 35, so we can't say they have that spark to lift up their team. So I'm not just sure about it. Maybe Sweden with the likes of Ibrahimovic. Yeah. As I told you when the video started, I think an underdog team will just come up and surprise all these other teams.
Interesting. So we did obviously see Sergio Busquets testing positive for COVID-19, which also meant that the Spanish team had to be put in a very different bubble. So a couple of players were called in to fill in the plate of the Spanish team. We do have the likes of Rodrigo from Leeds and other players who were called up to fill the Spain bubble. So we will see how this turns out as the Euros begin on the 11th of June. So yeah, on to the final Group F. Oh my God, for the moment we've all been waiting for.
Man.
The Group of Death. This is literally
The Group of Death.
the Group of Death. Like you could literally just not watch the whole Euros, but only watch the matches in Group F, bro. We
That's
have
super hyped up, man.
we have France, Germany, Die Mannschaft, the German machine, yeah, Hungary, and of course Portugal,
The current champions.
the reigning champions. What do you think about this?
Portugal, definitely, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We have the GOAT in the team. What else do you need? We have Bruno Fernandes, the best centre back right now. We have Diogo Jota, he's on form right now. We have Pepe, we have João Felix, we have Ruben Diaz, the player of the season, last season. We do have Bernardo Silva, a very good right winger. We have Nuno Mendes, we have Pedro Neto. He's been a good prospect for the Wolves team.
The Wolves team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they do have João Cancelo.
João Cancelo.
Yeah.
Scored a marvelous goal yesterday against Israel to, of course, give them the third goal.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite an interesting squad. Gonzalo Guedes also. So yeah, that is interesting.
So
Definitely,
I think Portugal is in for a fight, because looking at the France team right now, they're really on form, because it's just a combination of, okay, I can say the France team is one of the teams that they don't have a wide, vast majority of good players like England.
Yeah.
Looking at England, the right back position already has Kyle Walker, it has Trent,
Reece James.
it has Reece James. You know that
Variety.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
for the France team, if you look at it, they do have Mbappe, they have a striker, they have Karim Benzema, they have Pogba, midfield. You see, they have Sissoko.
Yeah.
You know, they have good players merging with good positions where they aren't superstars.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think, I don't know, France might just top the table.
Mhm.
France, and looking at Germany also, I already told you about Germany.
I told you about Germany.
I just don't think Germany will.
Okay, sour. Let's look at the France squad. We have Hugo Lloris, Steve Mandanda, Mike Maignan in the goalkeeping position. Defensively, we have Benjamin Pavard, scored a marvelous goal at the World Cup, goal of the tournament. Presnel Kimpembe. We do have Rafael Varane, Manchester United target, key Manchester United target. Clement Langley, Kurt Zouma, Luca Ding, of course, the left back with the crosses. Lucas Hernandez, Leo Dubois, and Jules Koundé. Wow, that's an interesting defense. Paul Pogba in midfield, Thomas Lemar, Corentin Tolisso, N'Golo Kante, Champions League winner, Adrien Rabiot from Juventus, Moussa Sissoko, and Kingsley Coman to complete the midfield. That is quite interesting. And in the forwards, we do have Antoine Griezmann, who scored a worldie against, what team were they playing? Is it Lithuania? I don't know. Yeah. Olivier Giroud, Kylian Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele,
What?
Karim Benzema, who's injured, I don't know if it's temporarily. We're yet to see about that. Wissam Ben Yedder and Marcus Thuram. So it's quite interesting considering Didier Deschamps didn't call Anthony Martial for the tournament. What do you think about that?
Anthony Martial, he never played the quarter remaining bit of the season, so definitely he's not fit, then he's not on form. So definitely, if I was the coach, I wouldn't pick him anyway. So.
Alexander Lacazette.
No hard feelings. Okay, Lacazette.
Oh, Arsenal fans. Oh.
Arsenal fans. Yeah. But I think Lacazette.
We are sorry, Arsenal. We're sorry.
Our condolences.
Our condolences.
But we think
a Conference League now, man. Sorry, you were saying something.
I was talking about Lacazette. Lacazette definitely is a third option. The France team. The first option is Karim Benzema. The second option is Griezmann. Then definitely is the third option.
Yeah.
Or maybe if he plays false nine, like a center attacking midfielder.
Okay. So we have come to the end of our show. It's been an amazing experience with you, the fans, and we as the fans. So thanks again for watching. Do remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Remember to comment your favorite team for the Euros. My team is, of course, the German machine. What's yours, Jay?
Portugal.
Yeah, man. Bro, there'll be no penalties for Bruno Fernandes this time.
I'm telling you, Germany is going to be shitted on.
Bro.
Seriously.
Bro, I haven't even read for you the Germany squad. Just one moment. One moment.
I do have it here.
Okay. Soma majina.
We have Kai Havertz.
Champions League winner.
Manuel Neuer. Then we have Toni
Bundesliga
Kroos.
winner.
Then we have Müller, Timo Werner, Gundogan, Marco Reus, Leroy Sané, Joshua Kimmich, Hummels, Antonio Rudiger,
Champions League winner.
Serge
Gnabry,
Emre Can.
Emre Can.
Then we have Goretzka.
Leon Goretzka, midfield.
Yeah.
Robin Gosens. Draxler.
Leno.
What? Bro.
Niklas Sule.
Bro,
I think, but I'm still not taking back what I said.
Sawa.
You guys are going to get shitted on this.
Sawa. So, let's bet on the comments. Big shout out to producer Canon Black on deck. And big shout out to 9th Records for the location. Yeah, so as always, we are the fans who are always lit. Remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, everything. Yeah. Peace.
Peace, yo.
The producer, kata hiyo kitu.